Dog Bowl.
Oh.
Otherwise known as AT&T Stadium, where the Cowboys play. And
No.
they could do it inside there, but it would look really bad because I don't think you could pack 100,000 people in there. I hate to say that. For a hockey game, I don't think they could do that. Not yet.
Right.
But maybe
There's just not enough fan base.
Oh, there's plenty of fan base there. It's just not there yet. I mean, if they start winning a playoff series and making the playoffs again and going and going and going, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I've seen enough sold-out crowds at the AAC, and I have season tickets to the Stars. I've seen enough sold-out crowds that they'll be fine.
Speaking of Stadium Series, if anyone just really loves me and adores me, there's the Kings and the Sharks coming up in about 3 weeks.
Those uniforms look horrible.
I don't care. But I just pulled up the website, and they're $65 for some of the tickets, so I'm thinking a road trip might be in order.
Where are they playing at?
Get the LA Crew to take you there.
At the Levi Stadium.
You're friends with, I'm sure Amy could take you there, or
yeah, right.
Andrea, or,
That would be a great trip.
Kurt Schlichter or something. I'm sure.
Actually, Arena's on her way here right now. I'm going to play Cards Against Humanity with Arena, Amy, and Andrea, and Margaritas.
Hey now. I could be there in 10 minutes. I'm on my way.
Well, come on.
Hold on one sec. So, you're going to go to the Stadium Series up there, and the Kings are going to lose in overtime, because that's just what they've been doing
Shut
lately.
up. You are such a glass half empty.
Well, hold on one sec. They're 2, 3, and 5. That's
who says
that's
they're going to go to
their last
overtime?
10. Their last 10 is 2, 3, and 5. Dallas is 4, 4, and 2 at least.
All streaks have to end is all I'm saying.
How do you lose 5 OTs? What is in 5 OTs in the last 10 games? We've
They
lost.
didn't have me, Amy, and Andrea there.
This is true, but then you guys are just distracting them, and they're going to lose anyway.
I can wear my Ice Kings outfit.
Yes, do that.
If this is what we're going to get when, what's the show title again?
Sounds right.
Sounds right.
When Sounds Right debuts on February 6th at
10 a.m.
Yeah,
10 a.m. Pacific,
at
1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. You're in for a treat, folks. You are in for.
We'll be warming you up for your weekend.
Yeah.
We'll be bringing it all day, every day. I mean, seriously, we're looking so forward to this because, and especially joining the great guys that are already on Vigilant Liberty. I mean, we're really excited about talking up your shows when we have the opportunity, and hopefully when we get in a little bit and get our feet situated, we'd love to have you on as well.
Definitely.
All right, so a question was just proposed in the chat. Which city in the U.S. or Canada should get a professional hockey team? Before y'all answer that, Pope Sparkles, I will not accept that Dallas is looking
Jenny.
for one. I will not accept that. You are hereby banned from ever being on Saturday Night Cigar Lounge. Or any other via... Okay, I'm just kidding. But hush. Anyway.
No, I love Jenny.
Oh, she's great peeps.
I'm looking at San Antonio because that's where I'm going, and they got to have a professional hockey team for me.
Well,
to
they
go
do
there,
have.
but-
They've got an AH team though there.
Yeah, it's not the same, man. I can't really pull that up on TV and follow that too closely. I'd have to go every week to a game.
They're pretty big on the San Antonio team down there in San Antonio.
Well, I mean, hey, if the Raiders go there and they have the Spurs, I mean, they're going to have a black and silver motif too, so that they can just stay with one set of colors?
I think so.
That's
I think
going to be
you are
awesome.
going to see them do that. But no, people are big on the Rampage down there. You'd be surprised. Hockey is really bigger down here than folks realize.
It is pretty big in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's the thing. Although I will say this, I never thought the Hartford Whalers should have moved, but that's just me.
Well, we like them. We like the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of for one team that having a decent draw. They've got an arena, and they've got a minor team there is Salt Lake City. They really support. I mean, when I've been up there, they've got the Grizzlies or something like that, the hockey team up there, and they have been. I mean, they sell out that crowd all the time, and it's like, well, I mean, if you're looking for an expansion that's going to be, they got Energy Solutions there that could easily handle an ice rink. So I think that's not a bad idea either.
I would actually like to see Seattle get a hockey team, and a couple of years ago, I wanted to see Oklahoma City get a hockey team because they were selling out the Oklahoma, and I fully agree with Boston Randy that one of the best things about the Hartford Railers was the brass bonanza. Absolutely. And I also agree with Templeton the Rat that the Phoenix Coyotes and the Florida Panthers need to. Well, they're the Arizona Coyotes now, but yes, both of those teams need to move.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to send the. I would like to send the Yotes back to. Well, I wanted to send them back to Winnipeg, but I want to send them to Quebec now.
Quebec could use a team. That's pretty good. But I mean, they've got the Habs up there, so I mean, it's not like that. That's all Habs country up there. So I mean, that PK Subban, man, frig.
Oh,
talk about.
I saw him
player.
play when I was in North Carolina at Christmas.
Holy
they played
crap!
Yeah, he was amazing, and half that arena was chanting in French.
Correct. that PK Subban kid, man, he is insane. Like the way his puck handling skills.
But he's an a-hole, man.
He may be, but all right. Hold on. Remember we talked about this? There's a difference between being cocky and confident. That kid's confident because he can back it up. Sure, he's a jerk, but by the way, watch me dance up through the defense and score on your goalie. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I will say this. I cannot get past the Kings Stadium Series uniform. If they didn't have those white shorts.
Wait, are you from LA? Why are you caring about what people's uniforms look like?
Because I happen to be looking at hockeybydesign.com right now. I will say this. At least y'all are Kings fans and not Ducks fans.
Oh, come on. Come on now. He and I don't do any fake LA teams. We don't do the Angels. We don't do the Clippers. And we don't do the Ducks.
What are you talking about? Those I've literally looked up the Stadium Series uniforms right now. Those are not that bad.
No, they're not.
Have you seen
I thought you were saying, what are you talking about with the teams?
No. Have you seen the full uniforms, though? It looks like they're wearing a diaper.
Oh, that's bad.
It looks like the Kings are wearing a diaper. The Kings players are wearing a diaper. I like the two-tone. I just don't like how the rest of it looks.
Yeah, I do see that. It does look a little sketchy with it.
Though. The jersey's good.
The jerseys are pretty nice, but in reality, yes. And by the way, there's like certain things I hate, and pretty much I refuse to root for any team that at one point had a Disney movie named after it.
Now, okay, I will say this: I do like the original Mighty Ducks.
It's a good movie. I just won't root for a
the
team
logo
named
and
after
the
it.
uniform. I like that, but that doesn't change that I think that the team sucks.
Right.
I think we can all agree Corey Perry is, Corey Perry can go and do what Corey Perry does and just disappear.
Yeah, just that team for whatever reason, them and the Sharks. I just
I love to hate the Sharks.
Me too.
I love to hate the Sharks.
They're for a while they had like a lot of great talent, and I always love razzing. I have a really good friend who's a huge Sharks fan. So one of my favorite things to do is, whenever he talks about how much the Kings suck, I always say, "Hey, where do they hang the Stanley Cup banners at the Shark Tank?"
Yeah, we were actually down at Staples Center yesterday, and someone said that. Scott put something on Facebook, and I think his friend said that. Oh, no, it was one of the people on Twitter said
Yeah, they
something back
tweeted
to us.
Yeah.
And Scott tweeted back, wait, tell me where.
Where do they hang the Stanley Cup banners at the Shark Tank?
When I lived in Phoenix, I liked to. And by the way, those fans in Phoenix, they're freaking jerks. The Phoenix, the Coyotes have some of the worst fans in the world.
Yeah.
They really do.
It is a sad state of affairs. I mean, during the 2012 run for the Cup, there was this questionable. I don't say it was questionable. Dustin Brown hit Roosevelt from.
No, it was a Dustin Brown hit. Yeah, that'd be questionable.
Yeah, and it was. Stop! Just stop! No, but he hit this guy, and it was. Did he lean into it? Did he stick his knee out? It wasn't clear cut. And I agree that maybe the call could have been gone either way, but it wasn't clear cut. These fans lost their minds, started throwing stuff on the ice. They disrupt play for literally 5 to 7 minutes because of all the crap they threw on the ice, water bottles and it was cups and clothing, and it was like, really, guys? Bad calls happen all the time. Ask the Packers,
ask the Cowboys.
Yeah. That one was pretty.
We won't go there. We won't go there. We won't go there. All right, so I have kept y'all on both longer than I meant to, but we were talking hockey, so that's what's wrong with that, right? Jen, where can we find you on Twitter?
It's something about Jen, something ABT Jen.
With one N, correct?
Correct. One N.
All right, and Scott, where can we find you?
I'm at Scott Hounsell, HOUNSELL, Scott with 2 T's.
All right,
so
and
check out the show, which will also be on Twitter as well. What do we have? Sounds Right Show.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, but we're not really tweeting anything yet.
Not tweeting yet, but that's where it'll be.
It will debut on February 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Pacific. So looking forward to that.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. A preemptive welcome to Texas to Scott.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And just don't become a Spurs fan, and we'll be okay.
Oh, man, I hate Tony Parker. Oh,
okay,
I hate that French.
There we go.
I hate that Frenchie. Dude, seriously. How do you cheat on Eva Longoria? What is the matter with you,
What's
son?
wrong with you? Exactly.
See, and here's how we bring pop culture into our show.
What an idiot.
Thank you guys so much. We'll
thanks so much,
again, welcome to VLR. Looking
Thank
forward
you.
to y'all debuting. So we're going to take a break, and we will be right back. This is Saturday Night Cigar Lounge here on Vigilant Liberty Radio. Coming up next, I only just discovered this column written by Richard Grinnell, but he makes a really good point about, Glozell and the president. So we'll be back right after this. This is Saturday Night Cigar Lounge here on Vigilant Liberty Radio.
Hi, I'm Dustin Hoyt with America Our Way, and you can hear me right here on Vigilant Liberty Radio at 10/9 Central on Thursday nights. We bring you the best in political commentary from the right-wing, conservative, libertarian perspectives coming together and bringing the best content on the internet. Be sure to tune in every week for your favorite shows. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Hi, this is Jason Dibbler, co-host of Q with a View, heard every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on FTR Radio. Right now, FTR needs your help in making the jump into the 21st century through some long-needed equipment upgrades. This is where you, the great and loyal listeners of Great Conservative Talk Radio, can really lend a hand. Visit GoFundMe.com/helpupgradeFTR right now. Your assistance, no matter how small, will help to ensure that FTR can continue to offer some of the best conservative radio on the interwebs. Your donation of $50 gets you up to 60 seconds of airtime on FTR FTR Radio 4 times. For $100, your ad will run 10 times. Or, if you don't want to run an ad, you can have 30 minutes of FTR airtime to talk about anything you want. There are other thank yous for other levels of giving as well, but those are some pretty great offers. We hope you'll consider making a small donation